Yeah, there's a 100K market. I said, a what? What? Did you just say 100K market? Wait. Did you say 100 grand market adjustment on an RT? What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the absolute worst dealers you could ever buy a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram product from. And we're going to start in the Southeast. All right, guys, getting into part one. Before we do, I got to talk about the sponsors here at the channel, and that is Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you will find none larger than Morgan & Morgan, handling over 20 million phone calls in 2023 alone. They make it exceptionally easy for you to get started and start a claim, as they are the largest firm in the entire world when it comes to personal injury. They can definitely get you situated and be able to go toe-to-toe with those big bad insurance companies. You can get started today from one of these little smartphones by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that is forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. All right, let me set some of the ground rules and talk about exactly what we're talking about today and why we're talking about it today. Let me make sure my camera's situated here. One of the biggest questions that I've got over the last few months is, who are good dealers to buy from? Who are bad dealers to buy from? So I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and start putting out the bad dealers first. If you're looking at buying a Dodge now, if it's legitimate, to deal with some of these companies. Some of these companies are putting up markups on RTs to the tune of $100,000. Somebody needs to reach back past their cheeks and just go this way with it. Pow! To some of these dumb ass dealers. But let's go ahead and get directly into it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it. We're going to start in Florida. And we're starting with Orlando Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Now, the reason why I'm exposing these dealers in this method is they are advertising these cars at sticker on their website with discounts. And then when you physically go in to the dealership, they then tell you that there's a markup and a market adjustment on the car. I don't have a problem with a dealer telling me that there is a market adjustment on the car. Put it on your fucking website. Stop telling customers that vehicles are MSRP and they come in, that you run their credit, you do all their friggin' paperwork, and then you tell them, oh, hey, there's a $70,000, $100,000, $50,000 market adjustment. One of the dealers who we've dealt with recently, who just took care of another customer who got screwed because of a bad sales manager, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram down there in Sawgrass, South Florida. Do they have markups on cars? Sure they do, but they clearly put them out there. They're not telling a customer, yeah, hey, look, we do have this special edition red eye, but it's $15K over if you want it. The dealer can sell the car for whatever the hell they want. It's their car. You have to not be the dumbass to go buy it, okay? Because there's dealers out here that are not selling them over sticker. The thing I appreciate with Arrigo or Ergo or whatever, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram down there is, they're up front with, this is how much we're selling the car for. You don't have to buy it from us. These dealers that we're talking about today, they're not up front about it. They wait for you to send them money, send them a deposit, do paperwork. Then you come in and then you find out there's a markup. That's bullshit. So I have a feeling we're going to be doing this for a couple of weeks of just exposing dealers that have these bullshit, fake, false advertising. In some cases are violating the law in the states that they operate in. But let's start. Orlando, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Now, every single one of these dealers I physically called and tried to work out deals on vehicles that they had posted on their website, and towards the middle or towards the end of the deal, before I say, hey, look, my name is TK from TK's Garage, and this is why I'm calling to do this deal at the end. Orlando Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, $100K over after. Now, here's the good thing. Obviously, I'm not letting all these dealers run my credit. I have a dealer funding request from my bank, which I'm able to send over from Pentagon Federal Credit Union, so they can see, like, a dealer funding request is like cash. I can use it to buy whatever I want. So there's no deposit. I don't have to wire them cash. I don't have to play any games, and I can get to the crux of the matter of what the numbers are on the vehicle. So anyways, Orlando Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, going through a whole process on a Challenger wide body red eye. Towards about the part where we're getting into, dealing with the finance person on the phone, and they're going, hey, we could possibly almost get you free money. We don't know what you're dealing with, but we have some of these great 0% interest rates right now that are going through Chrysler Capital and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And they go, well, so where we're at on this car is they had like a $2,500 appearance protection package and a $100,000 market adjustment. And I was like, well, nobody's mentioned this market adjustment to me the entire time we're doing this deal. What do you think happened? Yeah, it's just what we had the vehicle for. I was like, oh, okay, well, you guys can go ahead and unwind that deal. I'm not going to go like, well, if you put on a deposit, we're not going to be able to refund you, scumbag issue one. And the finance department didn't know how much money I may have sent, if I sent any money or any of that. All I knew is I had a dealer funding request. But for them to expose that immediately tells me, do not deal with Orlando Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Scumbags. Sarasota Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is up next. And Sarasota Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram wanted $200,000 over sticker plus $5,000 for some etching on windows, and another $3,000 for some type of ceramic coating protection package, putting the over sticker price somewhere around $213,000 for a Demon 170. And not a new Demon 170, a used Demon 170 with 812 miles on it. No. Just no. Again, you can sell a car at whatever you want, but when you advertise a car at $114,000, I expect when I call you to pay $114,000 plus your doc fee, tax, tag, and title. Obviously regular stuff, right? But to then come with this it was $200,000 over sticker. So that car would have been $313,000 or $314,000. You're out of your rabid ass mind. All right, we continue in the state of Florida with Cape Coral Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram selling red eyes for $150,000 over sticker. Red eyes, not demons. Red eyes. Regular narrow body Hellcats. $100,000 over sticker. And here's the thing. They disclose none of this until they already have your credit run, financing in place, and they know exactly how much they can go over the loan before they hit you with the, hey, we're going to need a check for you. It's still $100K over sticker, but they know that the loan to value can only be a certain amount over what the car is worth, because banks ain't going for that shit. So they have to go to a certain point, and then they say, hey, we're going to need another check from you for another 65 or 70 grand to cover this car. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. So, avoid them as well at all costs. And then we get to one of the worst offending Dodge dealers I've seen, because every single item has a markup on it on their lot right now. And that would be Courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a $7,500 markup on everything. You want a Dodge Charger GT? It's $7,500 over sticker. Do you want a SXT food stamp Charger? It's $7,500 over sticker. Other dealers are selling these friggin' cars at invoice. These guys are trying to get people to pay markups. And what it is they are getting subprime lenders that are willing to lend. The reason why it's $7,500 is they are getting these subprime lenders to lend over that amount. But that is about to come to a stop. I have a whole separate video on that coming later today, talking about Dodge cutting invoice prices. Yeah. So, but right now, Santander, the Santanders of the world, who also operate Chrysler Capital, and some of these other, Westlake Financial, some of these scumbag, subprime, blow it to the balls lenders are allowing people to get these loans at $7,500 over with a 25% interest rate for, an SXT Charger, and they're screwing consumers. So, bad courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Bad. Fuck out of here. Jerry Ohm, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is all in Florida. Jerry Ohm, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, $300,000 over sticker, and they straw ordered 9 Demon 170s. Literally, Dodge put the information out there that these cars were supposed to be sold at MSRP. If people had matching VINs, they had first right of refusal. And these dealers have been the ultimate fucking scumbags across the board. And this dealer, they just went ultra scumbag with it. They're like, we're gonna straw order. Our parts department guy is gonna order one. Our finance, you know what? Make this look. What's secretary? What's your name? Cool. You're ordering a Demon 170. This is one of the worst offending dealers in the Southeast. Just avoid them. Don't buy shit from them. And then in Florida, and there's more in Florida, but these are the only ones that I've actually called and verified this shit with. Okay, we have Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Tampa Bay trying to sell a wide-body red-eye Charger for $200,000 over sticker. Now, when I called and I saw that the car was $92,000 and there was incentives and power dollars or something else attached to the vehicle, this was about a 40-something minute phone call. Me sending an email, them seeing that I have a dealer funding request, them seeing that I have $120,000 basically in cash to buy a car. They were like, cool. And they were going through all of the paperwork. And then we get to the, hey, would you like to buy a wheel and tire package? Would you like to get an extended warranty? Would you like to do... And then we get to, oh yeah, by the way, we have a $200,000 markup on this last call, market adjustment, because it's the last one our dealership's ever going to have. And you still have it. Anybody that pays a $200,000 markup, grabs your ankles, gets railed in your asshole for a red eye. I don't care what that red eye came. I don't care if that red eye comes with a hand job. You do not buy that car for $200,000 over sticker. What? Hell no. So, another scumbag offending dealer. Which gets us into Georgia, and these are the only ones. Now, I know there's a bunch in Georgia, there's a bunch in Atlanta. This is all I've got to so far, and I know you guys are going to say, TK, you're going to do this for a long time because there's so many bad dealers. Maybe. We'll see. But I think when we get to the Midwest, you guys are going to be shocked. Of course, I called David Stanley. Anyways. We got Landmark Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Chamblee, Georgia. This has got to be the dumbest dealer out of the entire list today. They have a $100,000 markup on a 5.7 RT. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. dumb do you have to be? $100,000 markup? Anybody that pays that deserves everything they got coming. But for the dealer to even offer that car, now the car is 52 grand, right? You go through all the process with them over the phone. You're talking to their internet person, and they get you over to their finance person, and you're about 30 minutes into the phone call when they tell you, oh yeah, there's $100,000 market adjustment on a fucking RT. You have to be shitting me. $100,000 markup on an RT. No, come on, man. Oh my God, you guys can't even move these fucking cars, and you have $100,000 market adjustment. I'm sorry. That shit, whoo, that's a whole new level of stupid. Could you imagine what a demon is at that dealership? I'm sorry, I needed to laugh today. That, whoo, I literally laughed at them on the phone. I'm sorry. He was like, yeah, there's a 100K market. I said, a what? What? Did you just say 100K market? Wait, did you? Did you say $100,000 market adjustment on an RT? I didn't. I just hung up. All right, be professionals. I'm sorry. Made this one not even sound so bad. Woodstock, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Woodstock, Georgia. They have 100K over on all of their Hellcats. They are at least selling their RTs at around 50 grand. But they have a 100K market adjustment that they don't talk to you about until you're in the back signing paperwork or you're working on a deal over the internet or on the phone, until you're at the point where you're already been approved for financing. They've already done all this other shit, is when they spring the market adjustment on you. It's not publicly listed. You can't see it. And I know as we continue to expose these dealers, they'll probably change that. They'll get into publishing these because they don't want to be on this list. But that's where I'm at right now in the Southeast. I didn't forget about some of you scumbag dealers in Miami. I'm going to get to y'all. I might have to do a city-specific video for you some bitches. But same thing for Atlanta and Charlotte. I'm coming. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to these dealers. But here's the thing. I'm only one person, and I only got so many hours in the day to call and fuck with these dealers. So, but, you know, my dealer funding request is good for the next 120 days. So I can literally just call these dealers and get them to constantly expose themselves. So stay tuned. I am going to get to it. I also did a bunch of phone calls today in the Midwest. We'll talk about that with Dallas and Oklahoma City and St. Louis and play a couple places in Chicago, obviously, because they're fucking scumbags. I'll be dropping a video on that. And then, you know, once we get over to the West Coast, I think we'll do that, you know, Southeast, Northeast, Midwest, West Coast, and then we'll probably do a worst dealers in the country video to buy a Dodge from. And that top 10 should be, I'm sure Napleton's is probably going to be somewhere near the top. Shocker. Followed by David Stanley. Anyways. Anybody see that video that I saw a former friend of mine posted the other day about how far under he is on his Dodge Ram? And wow, how, you know, he defended that David Stanley dealership only to have them make a scumbag offer on his truck after they just keep rolling that negative equity in his vehicles. It's amazing what happens. Karma, man, it's a bitch. Hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the list that we published today? If you think there are other dealers and you have verifiable deals and numbers on cars, I'd like to hear from you. If you've been screwed by a car dealer, maybe they did you disrespectfully, maybe they, signed some warranties that you didn't ask for, anything like that, send me an email to TK's Garage dealerissues@gmail.com. So that's TKS Garage dealerissues@gmail.com. All one word. Shoot me that email. Tell me your story. Send me your documents so I can verify your story. And maybe I could put a dealer on blast to try to get you some money back or help you out. Till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys very soon on the next one.